Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of Roco. Got two quick games for you here. This first game's in the Spitfire Mark 22. It's a late war Griffin Spitfire. We are in an under tier game at the minute. You do usually see jets in this plane, but this is one of the very rare cases where you're actually fighting other props. Now, do a nice little evasive action there. He didn't have the engine power to pull up. But K4 pilot is not stupid, he doesn't turn with that fighter, giving me an easy shot. He's extending. Excuse me, I've got a little bit of a cough coming, not sure why. I'm not a smoker, so it's a bit unusual. It's red hot at the minute, so I don't think it's a cold. But this Dornier, he managed to get a crit on his tail, I think. But bad shooting from me, a little bit of the camera put me off, but don't want to stick on that Dornier just because you can see in the mini-map at the top right, there's a few dots all around me. And I didn't know where they all were, so I just wanted to extend, keep my speed up. Now I had to go evasive for the K4, but the DO335 was firing as well. So we've got a Focke-Wulf D9 above us. I think I'm going to bottle this shot. I think I'm leading too much there, not too high. Excuse me again. But it's better to have a teammate alive than it is to have a kill, so I'll loop back for that D9. Now, part of that was me having bad aim, I thought he didn't have the turning ability that he did, so I led him wrong. But I didn't want to commit to a head-on, because the D9 has quite a good weapon loadout, and it's all in the nose. Now you can see there I was a little bit panicked. I did a manoeuvre which really wasn't effective. We've got a VF on an IG now. You can see I'm just panicking because I'm not sure where all the enemies are. We're in a bit of a furball. So our friendly Tempest, he's not exactly in the it's not really what his plane excels at. Now, I'm too slow here. If I reacted sooner, if I had interpreted what the enemy was going to do, I may have been able to have a shot there. But the G10's an egg in to throw off my air. Get a critical on his aileron. Now, we still have enemies in the area, so I didn't want to commit to him. With his wing critted, there's not really much he can do in terms of, well, his energy retention is going to be absolutely destroyed, and his turning ability is going to be even worse. So finish off the K4. So he has come back in, but I've just got so much more energy retention, so much more power. Part of it is because I'm a higher BR, but part of it is because of that crit. I think we just get a nice one tap. I think that's 2 kills, as well as the critted DO335. But this end little part of the game, I think we're just going to try an RTB. I only took 20 minutes of fuel in this, and the Griffins and Merlins, they absolutely burn through fuel when you're weapon. But like I say, we're on Norway. It's a bit big, isn't it, for props, because everyone just climbs straight at each other, and I don't know. That's another thing that bothers me. See how we're capturing A at the minute, but the AA guns are still firing at me, or they will be in a second. I thought they should at least be stopped. But I think they've got a HE177. There's that TA154 as well. That MB5 and the Tier 152 have been fighting for quite a long time. I don't know how that MB5 is still alive, to be honest. Not a great plane. It's okay if you can maintain your energy in it, but you just lose it all in turns. If it had an Earth spawn, then probably would be alright. But I've been doing a lot with the meltdown sales. Put a talisman on a few aeroplanes. I think I put a talisman on this Mark 22, as well as on the Italian F84G. I'd highly recommend that. It's quite a good plane, to be honest, as long as you keep your speed up. I usually put some at the start of a game in the F84G, take the HVARs, go and bomb the mini bases, go and bomb one of them. You get 3 points. You get an Earth spawn as well, don't you? So you can just rush that mini base, destroy it, then go into fighting mode. You do have to carry around the hard points, but they're not really that bad. And as you can see, I'm still getting shot at by AA, even though we've nearly capped it. I've only got 5 minutes of fuel left, which is kind of forcing me to stay low and stay vulnerable because I need to land. But it is the late stage of the game. I think we know where pretty much most of the enemies are. So I was pretty convinced here that this was going to be safe. All the planes are far away. I think there's only 3 planes left. There's that plane obviously above us. There's a HE-177 somewhere, and there's an enemy at the runway, I think. So we've capped the base. I'm going in for an approach. Then Mr. TA-152 decides to join us on deck. And if you look what the anti-aircraft guns firing, you can get an idea of where the enemy are, even in the clouds. You can see the shooting behind me. So, don't manage to hit him with our pass. I was a bit hesitant to shoot here. Maybe if I was a bit quick on the gun, I might have been able to finish him. But I get a nice spark there from the Sparkos. But I've been having some fun. It's been pretty stressful recently in War Thunder. I just feel like I'm not getting so much out of the game as I used to. Thinking I need to start playing lower tiers again, or at least the mid tiers like rank 3 and 4. Well, pretty much the lower tiers of rank 4, like the Mosquito, stuff like that, just like heritage planes. They're not really that good though. You can't really perform well in them. And we're coming up to the tragic bit. This is a nice little shocker. Ooh, that's MLG plays right there. I'm fucking angry after that, boys. Fucking angry as shit. So, as we were speaking of the Meltdown summer sale, I've purchased the Japanese B17E. I'm not sure why I bought it, but it certainly does make people salty. So, I don't know what map this is. I think it's Iwo Jima. We start with the main island, the enemy teams start with carriers. As you can see, there's a nice little formation of B17s. So I decided to try and do some battleship, but we're not going to get a kill, we're not even going to get a hit. It's my first time ever flying a B17. Just a nice little, I think it's quite funny. But the main event is coming up, we've got some enemy fighters coming in. Now I knew I was never going to be able to bomb one of the carriers because they're moving, and I can't lead for shit with bombs. So the first guy is going to do quite a bit of damage to me. Like I say, I never really fly bombers apart from, well, I mean, I do fly fighter bombers quite a lot, like the Wyvern, but I'm not really dedicated 4-engine bombers. So he blows off my flap, damages my, I think it's engine number 3 that would be. But we've got the American Premium Spit, LF Mark 9C, I think it is. But he's being stupid, he's coming right behind the guns. You don't want to do this, you're just asking to get killed. Especially in a Spitfire that has absolutely no durability. Your engine gets shot or your cooling system gets damaged, then you're absolutely gone. Well, as you can see, we're pretty fucked. We've got black wingtip, black fuselage and inner wing. My engine's gonna die soon. I think I'm holding right on the keypad pretty much all the time at the minute. I think we've got one more guy that wants to give a go at us. And this next one is very salty. Alright, I would be very salty if this happened to me. So I've only just spotted him. And just pilot sniped him. Oh, I'd be fucking angry if that was me. But don't approach bombers, especially from dead behind and very slow, because it's just not, you're not going to win it. Unless you can take out that rear gunner. Especially in a Spitfire that has absolutely abysmal armament, especially for bombers, then just don't do it. These were just two quick little videos. I know that not much, it's just me rambling honestly. I have got I released a video yesterday on the British Premium Jet. But this is just a little shit post really. I'm not going to put much effort into these, just going to get a few decent games together and talk over them. Talk about what's happening, my thoughts and more fun and stuff like that. But I hope you've all had a good time with this summer sale. I've spent quite a ridiculous amount of money. I pretty much had all the premiums anyway, but I hope you enjoyed this guys, and I'll see you in the next video.